What's up? What's going on, people? What's going on? Hey, man, this is Bubba, aka Brandon, and guess what? As you can see, I am back in good old Georgia, this great state of Georgia, back home, man, in the US of A. And yeah, man, feel like I didn't go. Feel like I haven't been to Brazil. It just don't feel like it, man. But I'm back at it, back in the good old land of the free, home of the brave. And right now, man, feels like I'm just waking up from a dream, you know. Feels like I'm just waking up from a dream, man. It doesn't feel like that I've been in Brazil for the past week and a half, 2 weeks or whatever, how long I was down there. But yeah, I'm back here. So hey, man, welcome back. Welcome back, B, and welcome back everybody else that kind of missed, I guess, me doing these type of videos. But yeah, I'm back. So, you know, as you can see, I'm gonna give y'all a little update on everything. See, they steadily building up this subdivision right here. So sprawl, and traffic still is traffic. You know, even though it's on a weekend, a Saturday, it looks like it's a weekday. It looks like it's a Monday. But hey, man, hey, you back in the grind, man. You know, you gotta pick that cotton somehow. But yeah, but man, I just want to say, man, I love Brazil. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed my time there. You know, for the time, for that time I did have, you know, even though I was down there to, you know, take care of some business and just take care, you know, just see about getting some dental work down there. So wow, they got a pothole right here. Pothole, open sinkhole. That is dangerous. But yeah, even though I was down there, I had to see if I get some dental work done. And you know, unfortunately, you know, I didn't have the full time to you know, get that done. But I will be back down there to get this my dental work done. So the good thing about that, you know, I do have some spots I can go to get my dental work done, because that was my whole intention, see how much, you know, I can get that done and how long it's going to take. So, but yeah, I will definitely be back, and I will definitely keep y'all updated on my progress. So, but yeah, with that being said, also I know in the next few months or whatever, you know, I can see if I can try to do as much content I can, but I know I'll be going back to work soon. And you know how that is for all my people that's, you know, part-time YouTubers, even full-time YouTubers that made the transition, you know, just having a second job. And you know, it's gonna be, you know, trying to make content at the same time, you know, while you know, have other obligations, you know, it's kind of difficult. So on my end, I would try to make as much videos as I can, you know, telling y'all about Brazil and, you know, my experiences and all that good stuff. So yeah, appreciate everybody that's been hanging around. So I just want to let y'all know that part. But yeah, man, I want to say, man, again, I don't care how long you've been out, man, out of the country, man, what if it's like for a week, a year, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, 20 years, man, you always get that feeling of reverse culture shock coming back, man. You know, the fact, especially if you lived in a particular place like I have for a long period of time, then you come back here, you get that, you know, get that feeling like, man, it's like, yo, man, what is going on here, man? You know what I'm saying? It was just like, what is going on, man? You know, and I see why people leave, man. You know, you come back, you are a whole new person. You're a whole new individual, you know, once you return, man. It's like wow, like, man, it's like, we're stressing over this, stressing over that, but at the same time, I see why we're stressing over these things. Now, once you take yourself outside of your your current environment where you're living at currently, then you just go somewhere for a while, then come back, your eyes will open up, man. And like for myself, my eyes been open. So, like I say, I'm not a what do you call this? I'm not a spring chicken to this, you know. I pretty much got some seasoning, you know, on the table with this. So yeah, man, it's quite of a challenge, man, when you have to, you know, adjust back to reality, man, back to, you know, back to the mundane, back to routines that you're not, you know, I don't say you're not used to doing, but you know, to the point that you have no choice of doing. So I know a lot of people, a lot of Americans, you know, these days, fortunately, you know, they have no choice to but to, you know, work, pay bills, do that, you know, do all that stuff, man. You know, under the current climate, social economic climate that we in right now, especially economic climate, you know, where it's just, hey man, we just work, you know. But yeah, man, just try to get adjusted back to things here, man. Oh man, but yeah, for Brazil, hey man, still the mission, man. I'm still want to get back, man. Still definitely want to get back, man. So, but you know, it just puts things in perspective right now, man. Just focus on the things I need to do to get myself back there. So, and like I say, these next few months, you know, I will be busy at work. So I would try to you know, make as many videos as I can, because don't get me wrong, YouTube is a second job. It is a job, you know, whether you're passionate about creating content or not, and it's a second job, you know. It's for some people it's a way, you know, it's a way that they are, you know, it's a way that they make a living, you know. It's a way they, you know, have to survive out here. So it's some folks, it's their only means, you know. They do this full time. Others like myself right now doing it part-time. So, you know, in hopes one day this will be, you know, sustainable to the point where, you know, I can really take care of myself, you know, through using this this YouTube platform. So, but yeah, man, for right now, you know, I'm just focused on, you know, just pretty much just getting my stuff together, man. You know, just writing goals and, you know, just planning out things. So yeah, man, because I know in the future, man, I already know in the future, man, it's like, you know, I definitely won't be here in the States, man, won't be here in America, you know, in the future. So, you know, so I'm going ahead just taking the necessary steps I need to take right now to get myself back down to Brazil, you know, because I'm already missing it, man. You know, instead of walking along a nice beach that y'all can see, you know, I'm walking along a pretty much a behemoth coupling, groupings of rows and lines and just space, but not that far, not like space like land, but just space, just random space and cars and traffic, as y'all can see. So and, you know, every day trying not to get ran over. You know, it's like I'm playing a game of, I don't know what, not Grand Theft Auto, but some kind of game where I'm just trying to watch myself and not get ran over by any car. So, but yeah, man, yeah, I'm just making the goals, man. Wanna go back, man. But yeah, the reverse culture shock, it's real, man. You know, coming back to paying $30 a day on Uber just to go 2 minutes somewhere. So And it's crazy, I did the calculations up for how much it's gonna cost me, excuse me, for just riding Uber, just going back and forth to work. And per month, it's gonna cost me around, I did the math. It's gonna cost me around, yeah, about $600 a month. Yeah, I said that right. It's gonna be $600 per month. Just on Ubers alone. Just on Ubers alone. So you times it, I don't know, let's say, so work here, let's say for the next, from here until December, which will be, I don't know what, 5 months, if my math is mathing correctly. So you do what, 600 times 5? That's $3,000, right? So for the next few months, up until the end of the year, I'll be paying $3,000 just on Uber and Lyft. You know, just on transportation to get me back and forth. Now, some people say, well, hey, well, you need to get a car. Yeah, you need to get a car. Well, see, that's another thing. So basically, if I get a car, whatever it's used, new, finance, whatever, out of pocket, it still will cost me, if not that, if the same amount in Ubers, probably even more. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But like I said, I have my goals in mind, so I know what I need to do. And right now, you know what I'm saying, I just have to find creative ways to curb my costs right now. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, you know, I'm still not making bukus of money, you know, and unfortunately, you know, just financing my my last trip to Brazil, you know, I had to sell a few things, you know what I'm saying? I'm not everybody gonna say, oh well, yeah, I see you sold your tooth, ha 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 ha, yeah. But no, man, I had to sell other things, you know. I mean, I had, like, you know, I'm a sneakerhead by heart. I love sneakers. So, you know, I sold a lot of my sneakers, and, you know, that's just the for the trip to go to Brazil, go back to Brazil. So, fortunately, kind of glad you know, I still got that sneakerhead mindset where, you know, I can sell these shoes, you know, if I need to, you know, get some extra bread in my hand, you know, I can still do that, which I did. So fortunately, I was, you know, able to do that. So I was able to go down to Brazil by doing that. So, but yeah, like I'm saying, because over the summer, you know, I don't get paid during this summer. So, but again, like I said, I go back to work, you know, soon, the next week or two, and, you know, I start getting paid again. But that's what I had to do this summer, just to go back down to Brazil, just to, you know, get that, you know, see about my missing tooth. But also, man, even here, and like I said before, even trying to see a dentist, you know, I spent, man, already about close to $2,000 just out of pocket, this past summer. Just seeing doctor's consultations without getting anything done. So it cost me around $2,000. So yeah, so you see why I'm going down to Brazil to get that stuff done. So, but yeah, man, it's maddening. It's really maddening. So, and yeah. So, but yeah, man, I'm back. Want to see more of this busy Saturday. Yep. So yeah, I'm back, and man, like I said, I just got my, you know, I'm just working on the goals now, man. I'm just trying to stay focused, just try to find creative ways to save money. You know what I'm saying? So definitely with the YouTube channel, you know, it's helping me out a little bit. So, but you know, I'm not really going to depend on the YouTube right now, especially since, you know, I'm a small channel still, and, you know, it's kind of hard right now for me to really establish some kind of, you know, base in terms of, you know, like a legitimate solid, let me get that word out, solid following, and, you know, just build a legitimate community. But I will get, you know, that's in due time, you know, eventually, as my channel grow, you know, as I get more subs, and, you know, as I do more content, you know, I will have those things. I will have the, you know, solid community, and I will have, you know, the time, the longevity, and the content to start really, you know, making a good amount of revenue from, you know, YouTube. So that will come in due time. But yeah, man, man, I really need to, man, this, nice little workout, man. That's why I like doing these walking talks. But yeah, definitely, man, like I said, I appreciate everybody for, man, just tuning in and, you know, still being part of the movement here. You know, Brazil bring Bubba back. Yes, I'm back in the States, so now I can still say Brazil bring Bubba back. So again, y'all can start putting that in the comments again now. Brazil bring Bubba back. And yeah, man, y'all continue to, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely get notifications. Put your notifications on, because you know, I will try to, well, I will post videos. I don't know how much I will post, but I will continue to post videos. I will continue to do all that. You know, y'all will continue to document my journey back to Brazil, you know, for the long term, not just for the short term. So, but yeah, hey, this is Bubba, aka Brandon. Brazil bring Bubba back. Until next video, y'all be good out there. Peace.